everybody, it's Vivi at Home Writes, and I am filming today a review of my first attendance at a writing conference. So stay tuned. So today I wanted to film a little video about my first experience at a writing conference. I first heard about this conference from Brittany Wang on Plotter Life Writers Community, which I joined on Facebook, and she actually asked on, I think Thursday or Friday, no, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday, if anybody was going to this conference, and I had never heard of it before. The funny thing was, then I went looking on some of my fellow YouTubers that I follow to see if any of them had joined this conference before, and it turned out a lot of them had. Especially Alexa Dunn had done a video on it, and I honestly hadn't even seen it. I don't know how that happened because I've been watching all of her videos and I missed it completely. But she was talking about how you could join. And so I rapidly got on there and decided to sign up because here's the number one reason I wanted to join this one. It is a kidlit writers conference that is held online. And to me, that was a big deal. That meant I didn't have to leave the comfort of my own home where my little kids are to go to this conference, and I could still get the benefit of trying it out since I had never been to one before and I wanted to learn what they're all about, what they involve. And so I decided to sign up. And the cool part was it was pretty inexpensive and I was able to join. I am going to do a list of pros and cons on the conference itself. I'm going to kind of say a few things that I learned from it and highly recommend it to you all because it was really great. So number one, as a newbie, I would recommend this type of conference, an online conference, as a launching off point for someone who has never attended a conference, who's interested in trying something out but doesn't really know what to expect. If you've got a busy life, if you've got, like I do, kids at home, and you can't always take time off to go do these things, the price is right and you get to do it from your own home. So jumping into the world of cons, that's number one reason to do it. So my list of pros and cons is pretty simple. My pros was the convenience factor was a really big thing, and it turned out great. I was able to fit it in through, Friday was the first day of the con, and I drive kids around on Friday, so I had to kind of fit it in as I was going, and I was able to access a lot of points of the conference while I was driving, playing them in my car, which the kids were getting a kick out of listening to. So that was really good. That was a pro. It was easy to follow the links and all the articles and all the information. I'm able to navigate the website. It was really easy. It was super affordable. So I'm going to break down the list for you of the memberships. The general admission, no joke, $5. I mean, can you get any better? The full admission price is $10. The extended, I think it goes a couple more weeks, like you are able to access the information beyond the weekend that it happens, is $15, and then the extra extended, which is the time traveler, which is pretty cool, was $20, and you can access all of the information until March 10th. That includes the past con stuff too, because apparently this has been a thing for years, which I didn't know. So I thought that was super cool. I was able to look up some of the past events from that too, so that was pretty neat. For the time traveler, 20 bucks, not bad. It was fun to connect on the forums and all of the things leading up to the actual weekend with the conference. There was a lot of stuff to connect on, a lot of people to talk to, a lot of people to get knowledge from. So it was really useful. So those are all the pros. The cons for me were a couple of things. It was hard to plan out because I only just found out about it. I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday. I think that I saw her mention that, and maybe it was even Thursday, but it was literally the day before the conference, and so like I found out last minute, signed up, and was like, oh wow. But apparently there had been these events you could sign up for all week long that I missed out on because I missed some of the days. I did get one pitch in for my work in progress, which I found out was a big no-no when she reviewed it, but it was so super awesome considering it was my first time to get picked to be reviewed, number one. Number two, to actually get it in, even though it was one of the last ones accepting submissions, I was able to get it in, and I ended up number 3 on the list to read, so that was pretty cool. Definitely the videos were a little spotty on Friday. They started out like 10 minutes after the time it was scheduled to start, and I am not great with Eastern Standard Time or Pacific Standard Time, so I kept getting messed up, and if I had planned it out better, I'm sure it would have come out a lot better. So here's a few things that I learned from this conference. Be sure to come prepared, meaning have a query prepared, have a Twitter pitch prepared. That's 280 characters, something I had to learn pretty quick. Elevator pitch, which is, I believe she said it was somewhere around 150 words, and generally the queries are 350 words. So these are good things that I didn't know that I should have known. Also try to have a polished first 500 words summarized and ready for in case they ask. So have a plan for what you want to see live. They had live events and then events you could go back and look on. So the conference was 10 to 10, so Eastern Standard Time. So that made it a little difficult for me being in Pacific Time, going, okay, now I have to remember this is what I'm doing at this time, but this is the live event I wanted to listen to or see. But they made it really easy. The links were right there on the website. You could open them up and just wait until it came on. And honestly, I saw a lot of stuff that I really enjoyed listening to, getting insight on, and seeing. So basically, decide what you want to see live and what you can do in the time travel mode. Log in at least 1 week before, and here's why. So this is the part I missed, being like right before the conference started, was this pitch session. They had several agents, I believe, that were going to be accepting live pitches, and you could, there was a query pitch session, a Twitter pitch session, and a elevator pitch session. And you could polish up, you had a week to polish or a couple days to polish or whatever. You could post it to the peer review side, which in the forums, which was another really helpful part. In the forums, you could pitch it, get some advice, have people look at it and go, this sounds really good, or not so good, let's try this. And then you could post it live. And then they would select them for what was going to be read live during the event, and then when they closed the session, that was it. It was closed. So I missed like 4 of them because I didn't sign up for the conference until, like I said, I think Thursday. And so I got into one last one, and it ended up being the Twitter one, which she ended up saying, you know, try not to pitch a work in progress. So I didn't know that because Ellyron is not finished. It's in like its 3rd round of edits and stuff, and so it is not finished, and that was a big problem. So the other cool feature of that was not only did they have these forums where you could talk to other people attending the con, talk to, they had staff like communicating with people on there on the forums. It was really cool to see. But they also had something called a CP match, which is a critique partner match. You make a listing, you browse other listings, and if you can find someone who is willing to do critique partnering with you, then yay! So it looked like a really good setup. I actually posted a listing on there. And then just be sure you know what you are looking to achieve attending this con first go round. Make sure you read up their schedule of events of who they have on. They had a lot of my favorite Authortubers on there, and so they were all on there doing parts of these live events. Now these speakers come from their own homes, or they're doing, it's all online, so they're doing their own, they have like roundtable questions, and they had all these people talking about these different subjects, and you got to listen, you got to hear the insights from the industry people as well as the actual authors, and it was really neat to see. So those are my thoughts on the WriteOnCon for 2019, which I attended this past weekend. Again, I had not planned for it, so I was kind of doing it around my kid's schedule, and the baby's still sick, and I was still a little bit sick, and it was raining, and the kids were inside. So I think next year I'm going to be prepared and plan this in advance, and this made me really excited to go to a live writing conference someday soon, and kind of showed me what I have a lot to work on, which was really great. I don't know why I haven't done one of these before. It's pretty cool. So anyway, thanks to Brittany Wang for bringing it to my attention in the first place. It was awesome. And number 2, you can go look up for next year's WriteOnCon 2020. WriteOnCon.org. The critique partner match is apparently free to everyone, and when you sign up for the conference, you get access to the forums too, so that's pretty cool. So take a peek, and it was really great, and I want to say thank you to everyone at WriteOnCon. It was really great to see and learn, and as a newbie person getting involved in this industry, that was such a great taste of what it's like. Thank you so much. That's all I have for you today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and click the link to subscribe, and hopefully I'll have more writing videos coming soon. Alright, bye.